Hey guys, I wanted to go through some quick things that just the Most High just revealed to me like a few days ago, and I was in tears. See, I don't know about you guys, but I am working through some things, and let me tell you, sometimes they're embarrassing. I want to hide, but I feel convicted of sharing certain things. Okay, because I know I'm not the only one that's struggling. I just want to be able to bless as the Most High blesses me. I want to talk about rejection. I want to talk about abandonment. Some of us have things we're working through in those areas, right? I want you to understand that the Most High will use you even at your lowest. When you think you're not good enough, He's always, always, always working things out for your good and for His glory. You think about Leah. Do you know Leah? Leah was actually the wife that Jacob didn't want. And you read in the scriptures, in the Sefer Bible, it talks about how she had a beautiful form, but her eyes were not as cute. Rachel's eyes were gorgeous. Listen, Jacob worked 14 years, okay? 14 years for Rachel. All right? Leah, on the other hand, he was like, oh my gosh, this cocktail girl. And let me tell you something, Leah, you could see as you read the scriptures, the rejection that Leah felt. Because she kept saying, if I have this baby for this man, now he'll love me. Now he'll love me. Leah felt so rejected. But do you realize that it was Leah's son, Judah, that the Messiah, that has the lineage of the Messiah? Do you realize that? And it doesn't stop there. Because he's always using people who, are rejected. If you go to Matthew 1 verse 3, it's going to say, after that was Tamar. After that came Paris and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Tamar was the daughter-in-law of Judah, Leah's son. Okay? Tamar was married to Judah's husband, Judah's first son. He died. And he died because he had done some wrong things inside of the Most High, and the Most High took his life. Judah says to Tamar, go ahead and get my two second son. Go ahead and marry Tamar, your sister-in-law, so that I can get, we can get a hair, We need this to go on. And he goes and marries Tamar, and he goes to consummate the marriage, and he spills his seed, his sperm on the ground, okay? Can you imagine how used Tamar felt? Here did that this guy, is supposed to marry her. He's supposed to carry on the name of his brother, and he spills his seed. The Most High was extremely angry about that. And so he took his life too. The Most High took his life, that son's life. So think about Tamar, how she's thinking. She's thinking like, what is wrong with me? Why do these men keep dying when they come around me? Why can't I keep this man? What's going on? What's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? And so she decides to go ahead and play the harlot, because the third son was promised to her and Judah did not keep his word. She plays the harlot, okay? And the harlot, and pretends to be a prostitute and ends up sleeping with the father-in-law, gets pregnant, okay? And the Most High gives her twins. Let me tell you something. This shows you that you can never be at your lowest where He won't use you. He used a woman who played a prostitute who slept with her father-in-law, and used that woman to bring the lineage of the Most High, okay, of her Messiah, okay. Then you go down in the line, and you think about Rahab, who was a prostitute that the Most High used, okay. So Leah, who was abandoned, who was rejected, Tamar, who felt like all the men she kept going with were dying, and she was going to die a barren woman, a widow. And the Most High brought her two of her twins. Okay? Then you have Ruth, who was Rahab, who was a prostitute that the Most High used in the lineage of the Messiah. Okay? Then you have Ruth, who was a Moabite. That first guy, it wasn't Boaz that was supposed to marry her. It was the other guy who was supposed to marry her. And he was like, I don't think I want that, And so she has some rejection too, She had died. Her husband had died. The guy that was supposed to buy the land did not want to buy it because he had to take her as a wife. So Boaz did that. So the Most High used Ruth. And in using Ruth, He blessed Naomi with a grandchild. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was not her biological mother. You know what I'm saying? The Most High blesses regardless, man. And then you come down to even Bathsheba, where she had taken part in sin. And He also used her. You know what I'm saying? In the lineage of the Most High. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Is that if you are feeling that you're not good enough, If you're feeling that, yo, nobody wants me, what is wrong with me? Just know that our God is the God of rejects. Okay? He didn't take the most popular people to hang with. No, he chose the rejects. Okay? And he chose the people who didn't think that they were good enough to use. He used Leah. Okay? He used Leah, who struggled with her identity, so she kept trying to have kids. Okay? He used Tamar, who struggled with her identity. You know what I'm saying? So she had to go play the prostitute so she can have, I mean, come on. He used all these people in the lineage. You know what I'm saying? That shows you, yo, you're not alone, yo. He will use you. And I'm sorry, y'all, my New York came out. I'm trying to work through that so I can be a little more womanly, you know? But he will use you no matter where you are, who you think you are. He will do wonders through you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I think of even Moses, who felt like he was not good enough, who he used, the Most High used Moses to get these children out of bondage, children of Israel out of bondage. You know what I'm saying? See, yo, you when you're at your least, that's when you're at your most in the Most High. And you have to know that. Keisha, when you're at your least, when you think you're not good enough, when you think nobody cares about you, when you think you are unwanted, remember that he loves you with an everlasting love. I had to tell myself that, y'all. And so I want to tell you that. Remember that you are loved, you are wanted. And it's not what earthly people feel about you or they think about you. Whoever runs, need to keep running. Whoever stands, it's a, you know what I'm saying, hey. But just remember that you're surrounded by a love, the love of an awesome God who loves and desires to be in close communion with you. I'm going to cut this video because it wasn't supposed to be this long. Shalom. Okay? Shalom.